Welcome to a video from thedigital.com. In this video I'm going to look at how you can troubleshoot Windows 10 when you've got issues with Windows updates and when your Windows updates are not working. So there's a couple simple ways of doing it and then there's a slightly more advanced way. So let's show you the simple way first. If you go to Update and Security and you can go to Troubleshoot, and if Windows 10 detects you've got an issue, then it will offer you the troubleshooting tools, but it doesn't always. So if it doesn't, you can go into here, you can go to additional troubleshooters, and then you can go to Windows Update. So these are the others that you could run if you're having issues with audio or whatever. So troubleshooter runs now and it checks for any issues with the Windows updates. So it's doing the diagnostics now, and I've found that even if you have issues with Windows updates not working, this doesn't always find them. But anyway, we'll let this check. So this does things like restart the background transfer service and checks for any corrupt files, and then hopefully your Windows updates have been fixed and you can close the troubleshooter. If they haven't, then there's a couple of steps you can do to help out and solve the problem. One of the things I found is that the download would say stick at 0%, or would download and then it wouldn't actually install, it would just keep downloading in a download loop. So there's a few things you can check for that. So if we go here into the Windows directory, we'll find a folder called Software Distribution, and this is the folder where all the apps on certain updates are downloaded. And there's a couple of ways to get around this, but the easiest way is actually to delete this folder and it will recreate it, or Windows will recreate it when it does the download, but it won't let you delete this at the moment. I'll show you, because it's in use now. As ever, always be careful when you deleting or working on any folders in the Windows directory. You could corrupt your system. Let's see if that deletes now. No, it can't, because it's in use by the system. So before you can delete it, you need to go and stop a couple of services. So open the services like that, and there's two I want to stop. Is the background intelligent transfer service. So this is the tool that, or this is the service that runs in the background and downloads your Windows update, so we'll stop that. And the other one is the Windows update service. So that's the Windows update service, and we'll stop that. Okay, we can now go back to there. You can delete it, or one other thing I found you can do is rename it. There you go, I've renamed that now. So probably the best thing to do now is to reboot, or you can manually start the services back up. So I'm going to start that service, and there's our background intelligence service. We can start that up. Now I can go to Windows Update. So I just done check for updates there, and if I go back to my File Explorer now, you'll see it's recreated that software distribution folder, and it's populating that now with all the files it needs to do the downloads and updates. And it will download, it will have a new fresh copy of the update. So if you were stuck on one particular update that was corrupted perhaps for the download, that will now essentially repaired it, and it will start from fresh and bring down new files. And then what we can do with the old one, once we're sure everything's working okay, is you can delete that. You don't have to, but I'm going to delete that to get rid of the old one, as we know we're okay with the new one. So that's working now. It's downloading Windows Defender Update in the background, and you can see it's recreated those folders. So there you go, there's a quick way of sorting Windows Update issues out. Troubleshooting is probably the best way. If that doesn't work, then you can go down this route. Just be careful when you're deleting stuff in the Windows folders, as you've seen I've just done then. And everything's up and running on this machine now. So thanks for watching this video. More on thedigital.com.